When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're watching Septum Sin vs. the World. I'm Septum Sin, this is Kotobuki Jake.
Hi.
And we're here to show you what they got. We've got a lot to cover. We're going to try and do this in a relatively quick fashion in preparation of a Halloween. My voice is only holding so much, but I'm going to try not to cough because I've got my tea.
Yep.
So,
And you see, obviously, I have my seasonally appropriate Halloween digs here. Well, it is orange, I guess.
so, we'll go ahead and roll those credits right now. Alright, well, we have a couple of things going on here. The first one I've got up here, I'm going to just go ahead and cover two of these, is Annabelle Comes Home, which is the latest in the Annabelle movies. And of course, with that, you have a Conjuring Universe 6 film collection to update. Now, we're updating this as in, we're only going to cover ones that we know we're going to get, and that we know or that we've already purchased. I am invested in the Conjuring Universe. I have the first Annabelle. I've been lazy about it. But it is on my list. I have to get it.
Right. Okay. And you did mention both versions of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, speaking of multi-film collections, this week we are seeing a 4K double feature from everybody's favorite Wonderkind filmmaker at the moment, Jordan Peele. And this is a Us and Get Out double feature. Well worth the investment if you haven't already gotten these films. They are very entertaining films.
Kind of bare bones on the special features on these.
Right. That's what I'm saying, if you haven't already got it. If you've got them already, whatever, you'll save a tiny bit of space. But they are very... Get Out was an excellent film. Us was a very good film.
Yeah.
I think they're both slightly overhyped, especially Get Out, but they certainly were very interesting and safe space.
So, for me, of course, both of them, they need as many special features as possible. I'm hoping that they're going to get some Criterion love.
I would love to see a Criterion release of those films, but not for at least 5 years.
Speaking of Criterion love,
Yeah.
Shazam, the complete live-action series, is coming out.
But not by Criterion.
because I have the Adventures of Captain Marvel series, which is the serials, and I have the movie. I want to collect everything Shazam, so this is going to be one of those. I really try to be invested in trying to collect all the superhero stuff that I can. It's just slow going.
Oh, you forgot to mention the Andy Griffith Show. Shazam, Shazam. Okay, so speaking of ongoing series and franchises and whatever, Toy Story 4, the film that's probably guaranteed the Oscar this year, came out this summer, and now it's coming out on home release. I have not yet ordered it, but I will be. I'm sure you will be too.
You know, I've actually only got the first 3 on DVD.
Yeah.
I've seen this one in theaters. It is quite good, but I
missed it. I really wanted to see it.
I'm just kind of waiting on Disney Movie Club, and I'm probably going to eventually just get them on either 4K or Blu-ray, because they're the films that need to be Blu-ray, I think, especially the third and fourth one.
Yeah, the first 2 not as much, although I had them on Blu-ray and they look good. Yeah. It's just the first one in particular was the early.
I'm not sure 4K will do it service.
No, probably not. But definitely from the second, well, definitely from the third on. Yeah.
Well, this is one of the only ones I own on this list, which is Tenchi Muyo, which is an Essentials run. I have the other version, so you're not exactly saving yourself a lot of room here.
Nope.
It's sort of
but
like
a little bit of bank, possibly.
Short web series. I haven't seen it yet. I collect all things Tenchi, so it would have been on my list regardless.
It's a fun franchise. Another fun one, kind of an older film, is getting a re-release this week. I'm not sure if this is its first Blu-ray release. Probably not, but it's a film that is well worth releasing in the early, shortly before an election. And that is the Mike Nichols, if I remember correctly, film from 1998, I believe. It's my memory's hazy, but it's called Primary Colors, and it's a film that stars John. Was it John Travolta? I want to say it was Emma Thompson. I believe Billy Bob Thornton was in there. Kathy Bates was in there. It had a pretty impressive cast. And it was a, political satire that was pretty good. Obviously haven't seen it in a while, which is why it's so hazy in my mind. But if you don't already have it, I certainly recommend picking it up. And anytime it's shiny and new, that's a good excuse.
Well, speaking of shiny and new, let's talk about 2 other series that I am needing to continue with. So Boruto is getting a 3rd set. Actually, I'll just go ahead and hit all 3 of these since you have only 1 more to go.
Okay.
I need to go ahead and complete the Naruto storyline, which starts with Naruto, then ship it in the middle, and then Boruto is the finisher. So, and this supposedly is the last in the Naruto line, according to the people who created it. But then there's also spin-offs, but they haven't released those yet here.
Rock Lee and his ninja pals.
I want to see that. Yes. I want to have that here. Then there's Dragon Ball Super Set 9. I'm kind of behind on those. And of course, Tokyo Ghoul Re Part 2. After what happened with the second series of Tokyo Ghoul, I'm still wondering, but the first series was really good.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into that one yet. I'm still wary about it. Boruto, I heard from an anime fan the other night, is... I found someone who hated it. and that kind of amused me. I am very much enjoying reading through the manga. I had declared beforehand that I would read through the manga before even attempting Boruto because I didn't want to skip ahead. I already did by accident with a one-off story. And then, of course, Dragon Ball. It's cool. My last one is another re-release of a much older film. This one probably is the first time on Blu-ray, and considering that its Oscar nomination was for Best Sound, that might be a good argument for getting the Blu-ray. And this is a film that I've heard of over the years and never watched, but it's a Robert Redford, Jane Fonda starrer called The Electric Horseman. Of course, Redford and Fonda, pretty much royalty in the world of acting, so anything that they did together is probably worth at least one look. And again, as an Oscar nominee, I will have to get this one of these days, but it's nice to know that I can get it on Blu-ray, you know.
We both have our goals. My goal is to collect every Oscar-winning film. Hopefully they will all eventually be released on DVD, but some of them have been lost, so it's
Some
hard
are
to
lost.
say. But you never know. Sometimes they turn up.
Yeah. And far more of the nominees are lost.
And his is to get all the winners and the nominees, so he's got a lot more to cover.
If I had $1 million.
Which is a fun song.
Yes, it is.
So, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this, and let us know what you think of our new format. Of course, hit like, subscribe, and share, and of course, join us at the end of the week for our Halloween kickoff.
Ooh.
We'll see you on the next one.